Hello YouTube, how are you? This has been my long-awaited update video on my Amazon FBA journey, and a lot has changed. A lot has changed since I started this journey, since I got into the FBA Lifestyle Ninja course from Kevin David. Um, but before I get into that, I think I want to address the question that I think most of you that found my channel were looking for, which was, should you buy an FBA course or an e-commerce course for that matter? Um, and here's my 2 cents up until now, I guess. So I think the biggest thing that changed for me was last October. I actually flew to China, and I went to trade shows. I went to Global Sources Summit, one of the premier Asian Amazon FBA conferences out there, and it completely blew my mind. And the people I met were incredibly helpful, humble, and just extremely insightful in the field and in the industry with years and years of experience in not even just FBA, but just in sourcing in general, exporting, importing, um, and the whole runaround. So I guess this is what has happened since then. I went to China, and that's where I found an investor that wants to partner up with me. And at the same time, I found a consultant that's coaching me through this whole entire process. And I think with that tidbit in mind, I think the best advice I could give anyone that's serious about Amazon FBA is, I think you should honestly go to a conference. You should go out and meet people actually doing this. It's going to pay off a lot more than buying a course. Um, the course does lay down the foundation that you need and the general understanding of what's going on in the field. But with the e-commerce industry changing so rapidly, with a bunch of new people getting in, I think you would want some industry leads and thought leaders helping you out along the way. Um, so yeah, I think my answer is it's kind of mixed now than my initial video, where it's like, if you can afford it and you can afford to go to conferences, then damn, maybe get both. I mean, that's what I did. Um, but in hindsight, if I could do it all over again, I think I would just go to a conference, find a consultant, and just let them run me through the whole process. Um, I can't disclose my consultant right now, but he is doing 8 figures, and he has over 200 SKUs, and he's basically walking me through the whole process. I'm launching. I was launching 3 products, but one of them flopped. My suppliers doubled their prices overnight, out of the 13 that I've found. So out of luck with that one. But again, it's a numbers game, and I'm continually moving to launch products. Waiting for Chinese New Year's to end, waiting on some samples right now. Again, it's a really long, enduring process. Um, the group that I went to China with was telling me, I guess, their story and their timeline. One of the guys that's a 7 figure seller was telling me that he didn't get his first shipment in 7 months after he came back from China. Um, so yeah, I'm just trying to be a little patient, and it's difficult, I'll be honest. And about China, if any of you are thinking to go to China, um, I have mixed reviews. I think if you are, you have to devise a plan. You have to know what kind of products you're looking for. And I think those are the 2 biggest things. Because for me, I I didn't find anything worthwhile besides the connections. But product wise, like trade show wise, I went to the Canton Fair, Mega Show, and Global Sources, which are in Hong Kong and Guangzhou. And yeah, I think I was a bit disappointed. There was a lot of walking. Oh, bring really comfortable shoes because your feet are going to be destroyed. And there's a few podcasts that I listen to. I'm sure you can just look up Canton Fair podcast, and there's only a couple out there. Um, but yeah, give them a listen if you are interested in going. I stayed for 2 weeks, 1 week in Hong Kong and 1 week in Guangzhou. Definitely a mind opener, um, like crazy FBA Trip. I don't know how to explain it. Just the people I met, the strategies that they were using, um, their life testimonies, I guess, the way they lived, the way they traveled, and what was actually going on in real time in the FBA market. And you have a bunch of thought leaders. What's his name? William Tigerland. I think I butchered his name, but I think he's doing like 25 million a year or something crazy. But he was speaking on like e-commerce trends for 2018 and going forward. Um, so yeah, just incredible insight, and you get a network with these people after the conferences and whatnot. Yeah, and if you're not looking to go to China, I believe the Prosper Show in Vegas is one of the best premier conferences for Amazon FBA. So yeah, I hope that kind of gave you a little rundown of what I've been up to. I'm trying to prioritize my time most effectively, so that's why I haven't put this up. But here it is, and yeah, same as before. If you have any questions on my journey or if I can help you in any way, hit me up on Facebook DM, comment, and yeah, like let's talk. There's there's so much more to learn than what's on the internet. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. But if you want the foundations, of course, can't can't hurt you. It can't hurt you. All right, YouTube. Thanks for watching.